Okay. Oh, hey guys. Hi guys. It says pause to the poor connection. That makes me sad. Oh my God. It says due to poor connection. Hey you guys. Let me see, can I come a little closer so we can get real nice and cozy with each other? So, it's your girl, Nene Leaks. How are you tonight? You know, I don't always get on here and do these Instagram lives, but when I do, it's always interesting. And I always wake up the next morning on somebody's blog. So, nonetheless, I'm on here tonight because I have a little bit of information for you guys, okay? So, December 31st. Remember that, December 31st. Me, your girl, Nene Leaks, and my brother, Peter Thomas, we will be hosting New Year's Eve in Miami at South Beach. At South Beach, at his new opening of Bar One South Beach, Miami, Florida. If you'd love to be a part of what we're doing, send an email to bar1southbeach@gmail.com. Yes, Peter Thomas, my brother Peter Thomas, and I are hosting New Year's Eve. Now, you would want to bring in 2019 with Peter and I because we're going to be 100% turned. So you don't want to miss this. So make your way to South Beach. Now, here's another thing. I called to South Beach to make arrangements, and I know a lot of prices were extremely high for the hotels there. So if you're having an issue with the hotel, we do have a line of rooms that are being held at a decent rate. This is the last week, though. The last week to get your name on the list. Send an email to book, B-O-O-K, Nene, N-E-N-E, at gmail.com. And we have a special rate, probably better than any other rate around South Beach, unless you're going to live in some bum-ass hotel. But bum as in not good. And we could probably help you out with an amazing rate that we think is a decent rate. So if you want to spend New Year's Eve in South Beach with Peter Thomas and I for the grand opening of Bar One South Beach, or you know what, let me change that. I don't want to say grand. Let me say the soft opening of Bar One South Beach to really get to come inside and see what's up and blah, 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 blah. There's no admission fee. We got a little trick for you. Send an email to bar1southbeach@gmail.com and tell them Nene sent you and you want to be a part of the New Year's Eve celebration. It's black tie. So that's the one thing you have to do is dress nicely and look amazing. And you can hang out and be with us for the New Year's. It's going to be amazing. I love South Beach. My store, Swagalicious, is in South Beach at the Royal Palm Hotel. And we're doing amazing there. We're open 7 days a week. If you love the sun, you want to be in good weather, not somewhere cold like Atlanta or DC or Chicago or New York City, come on out to South Beach and get some of their beautiful weather, get to see the ocean, and hang out with Peter Thomas and myself, okay? Go to bar1southbeach@gmail.com. Or if you don't have a room and you need somewhere to stay, that's not like raggedy and fucked up, send an email to BOOK Nene, N-E-N-E, @gmail.com, and we can hook you up with a special rate. I'll send you directly to the person that you should be talking to. Oh, I see somebody's talking about vitamins for Greg. Whenever they say stuff like that, honey, I start trying to see, but it switched off too quick because it's moving too fast for my eyes. But anyway, I just want to be able to say that. The other thing I want to be able to tell you guys, I started my YouTube channel, which I've had for some time. I just never really used it. So I'm about to really start launching some amazing stuff on YouTube. So go to YouTube and join my channel, Nene Leaks, and get ready for what's about to really happen in the new year for my YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about everything on there. Right now, we're going to just start loading different videos of different things that I've been on and some of the stuff maybe you've missed. But we're going to have a whole thing on fashion, relationships, friendships, you know, coupleship, sisterhood, everything you could possibly think of. We'll have it. We probably won't have cooking. Although I cook well, I just don't know that cooking is something I want to really get into. So I want to focus on relationships, both in relationships and friendships. And I want to focus on sisterhood. And I want to focus on fashion. You know, I've been in fashion for a long time. I've had my own line for almost 5 years at HSN. And then I have both my boutique stores. I love fashion. I love shopping. One of the things that I always say is I have an amazing eye. And I kind of feel like I know what look good on people. I've never been a stylist. Never. That's just never something I've ever done. But I can guarantee you that I could do it because I have an eye. You know, a lot of times stylists have good eyes for other people and their body types. And I think I'm really good at being able to figure out people's body type and what look good on them. And you can ask a lot of my friends. I shop every single freaking day. Almost every freaking day I stop. Even if I'm not buying anything, I just stop by the store and see what's new. And so that's that. Follow me on all social media platforms at Nene Leaks. And also check out Swag Boutique at swagboutique.online.com. We're located in Atlanta and Duluth, Georgia on Sugarloaf. And also in Miami on Collins in the Royal Palm Hotel. If you want to hang out with Peter and I for New Year's Eve, we will be doing a soft opening for Bar 1 South Beach. Send an email to bar1southbeach@gmail.com if you're having a hard time finding a hotel with a decent rate, because I know a lot of the hotels are really expensive. I've called a few of them. They were like $2,000. I was like, oh, fuck no. I'm just going to sleep. So you mean to tell me I'm paying $2,000? Oh, hell no. So send me an email to booknene@gmail.com, and I will send you information on a cute little boutique hotel that's got a pretty good, decent rate, and at least you're going to be comfortable. I got a lot of comments on my social media. Like, it's so weird. I get like all of these crazy comments, like on certain people pages. You know what? I know that I'm loved, but there are certain pages that are so fucking negative. The comments are like negative, like, what the fuck? So I posted on my social media, I took a picture with Phaedra. That's what it was. I took a picture with Phaedra. And there were people saying, oh my gosh, she's taking a picture with Phaedra because she's trying to shade Portia. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, seriously? Cut the shit. Like, I don't even understand what you're saying. Didn't Portia take a picture with Phaedra? Like, and even if she didn't take a picture with Phaedra, I take a picture with whoever the fuck I want to take a picture with. Like, when do people start telling you who the fuck you can take a picture with? And you take a picture with somebody and all of a sudden you shading another person. Like, fuck that. You need to understand that this ain't Portia's show. I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking. This is none of our show. This is Bravo's show. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I take a picture with whoever the fuck I want to take a picture with. And you can call it shade or whatever you want to call it. People have gone on to say just different nasty, negative things. I'm only addressing them because I saw it. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because I don't want to lose any sleep or anything. But, you know, because you guys are interested, I just thought I would talk about it. But, no, I had a birthday that lasted for 10 days, and it was amazing. And the moment I announced that my husband had cancer and that it was our new normal, I had everybody reaching out to me, from Phaedra to Kim Zolciak to Sheree Whitfield, to everybody that you watch us on TV with. By the way, they're not all my friends. We are considered co-workers. I have friends that I've been friends with since I was fucking growing up, playing on the street. So, you know, I don't know why you guys watch these shows and for some reason think that they're the only people in our lives. Well, fucking think again, because they're not. I mean, we have friends that we knew long before we knew them. So, know that. So, the moment I said that my husband had cancer or was dealing with colon cancer, I had people from everywhere reaching out to me, strangers, people that I weren't even speaking to, people from the entertainment industry who don't even know me that well, people sending advice, people sending gifts, people sending Bibles, people sending a word of encouragement, you know, people sending any and everything. And these girls who I work with have been no different. Phaedra's asked me many times since the moment I announced my husband was sick. I haven't seen Phaedra, by the way, in like 2 years. And I saw her the other day. In person, I haven't seen her in like 2 years. And she is, too, one of those people who reached out to me many times concerned about Greg and how he's doing. And, you know, so she's been gracious enough to do that, as in all of these girls, except for maybe a couple, as in Kim Zolciak, who I've probably had the most argument with, and she's reached out to me, you know, wanting to offer any help or assistance that she can for Greg. So when you see me take a picture with somebody, that means I can take a picture with whoever the fuck I want to take a picture with, whether I'm mad with them or not. I can take a picture with them. And when somebody is sick, you just kind of drop all that because it's sort of like bigger than that, and we kind of just move on. So that's what that is. She invited me to her Christmas gathering, and I invited her to my birthday 10-day party turn-up situation, which wore me out, by the way. I did everything you could possibly think of. There was something else that happened on my social media that you guys told me to address. Something, I don't know what it is, but it's always people commenting and making stupid comments about the show. This is what you need to understand. You are watching a show, and you are only getting a few minutes of a show that we shot for almost 6 months. Okay? Imagine that. Shooting for almost 6 months, and you getting a very small fraction of the show. On top of that, these are not all my girlfriends. I have girls who I grew up with, and I knew them long before these girls. Majority of these girls are my coworkers. Majority of these girls are my coworkers. There are a couple of girls who I still am cool with on and off the show. And it's not that I'm not cool with some of the other girls. It's just that we're in a co-worker situation. So when we see each other, it's respect and it's all love. But we are co-workers. Be very clear. Also be clear that I was the first one here, bitch. Be clear about that. Okay? So with that being said, you can tune into this Thursday, the 20th, to watch what happens live on Bravo at 11 p.m., where they will have all the OGs who started each franchise on with Andy Cohen at 11 p.m. this Thursday night in the clubhouse with Andy Cohen. It's about time, you know, they show a little love and a little respect, you know what I'm saying, for the girls who have put in a lot of time around this camp. I know a lot of people that's on these shows, they hate when you say, oh, gee, or I've been here, I'm an original girl. A lot of the girls hate on that because they just are natural born haters, but you can't really hate when somebody really opened up a door opportunity and your ass walked through it. You just took advantage of a door that was open, which was a good thing for you and a great thing for us. So that's that. Once again, I want to make sure I keep continuously saying it for those people who don't know. December 31st, we will be in Miami, my brother Peter Thomas and I. Yes, I said my brother. For all of you guys who are watching the TV show, and that's all you can see is the TV show. We'll keep seeing it. But my brother, Peter Thomas, yes, the one who used to be married to Cynthia Bailey. Yes, him. We are hosting the opening of Bar One on South Beach, December 31st. If you would like to join us, there's no admission fee. We have a twist to this thing. Send an email to bar1southbeach@gmail.com. It is a black tie fair. There will be lots of known faces in the building. If you need somewhere to stay and the prices are way too high around the beach, you can send an email to booknene@gmail.com. Go and join my channel on YouTube, Nene Leaks. Follow me on all social media platforms, Nene Leaks. Check out my store, swagboutique.online.com. Also, my baby boy, you know, we do a lot of things where we move in silence. And my youngest son is doing a lot of things silently that you will hear about in 2019. He's done a few really great things. You can follow him at King, K-I-N-G, Brent, B-R-E-N-T-T, King Brent on Instagram. Yeah, that's what you do. Just remember that my my new YouTube channel will be doing talking fashion, relationship, sisterhood, and all that stuff. Let me just tell you a little bit about the sisterhood part. For my birthday, one of the things, I was a part of I hosted a lot of parties, and there were parties that were given to me and surprise situations that were given to me, which I loved. And everybody who's around me know that I'm not a fan of surprises, but I was surprised, and I did an event called All Women Dressed in Leopard to have a brunch together. So we did a brunch here in Atlanta at the Four Seasons Hotel, and it was probably one of the most touching things I've done in a long time. I'm a girly girl. I love girls. I love, you know, just trying to inspire other women to do great things. And so having the leopard brunch was something that I was really near and dear to me, just to be able to talk to a lot of other women and try to inspire them to do great things and us lift each other up and that kind of thing. And just helping women to find their happiness. And that was one of the things I want to do. So with that being said, I want to continue to do the all leopard brunch in different cities, and I'm always inspired to do things, you know, with other women and inspire women, and hopefully they walk through doors of opportunity. So that's always very touching to me and very, very heavy on my heart. Okay, so I love that. Also, on my social media, I'm listening to somebody over here trying to tell me what else that I forgot to say. Also, on my social media, I talked about there is a person that is close or in my circle or in my life that is doing a lot of fuck shit. I don't know what you guys think. Again, you're watching a small show, but when it comes down to a girlfriend, I am, I probably go above and beyond being a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever it is necessary to do. And sometimes the show don't really show that because it's a show. And we got to keep it entertained. But one thing you would know about me is that my heart is very big. And my friendships I really cherish. And I would never do any fuck shit to a friend. There is a few... There's not a few. There's a person that is more than cool with me. And I know that they're doing something behind my back that is really unethical and dirty and not cool. Really. That's just the truth of the matter, So, whatever heat I have to take, I just take it out. What I do know is that I will always stand in my truth, and you will figure the shit out much later because I'm always going to be honest and truthful about anything when it comes down to a friendship because I really cherish my friendships. And then someone put, is it Marlo? No, it's not. Let me tell you something about Marlo. We've had our moment, which wasn't even my moment. I think Marlo has owned that she was wrong, but people just think whatever the fuck they want to think. I think Marlo has owned and spoken up and said she was wrong and she shouldn't have done whatever the fuck it is that she did. I don't want to go back down that road. But what I do know about Marlo is like me in many ways, as in, we gonna just be keeping it 100. I mean, we from a whole nother place. Like, we from a place where, we loyal. We just don't be doing fuck shit to people just to do it, just because. She doesn't get down like that. No matter what you guys have to say about her, she is a real ride or die type of chick, and I really see that in her. Where, a lot of these girls, I don't see that in them. And one thing that me and Marlo have that's the same is there's no amount of money that will make me fuck a friend or do any kind of fuck shit to anybody, not even a friend. Like, all money ain't good money, and I would never do fuck shit. And I just don't do it just to be doing it. And just to save my job or anything like that, I don't do no shit like that. Like, that shit ain't even worth it to me. Like, the only people that do that shit, they don't really have a lot of talent. They can't do nothing. They need this job. This is all they fucking got. If this job went away, they will be fucked. Okay? Because they ain't really that talented. And, of course, I said on my Twitter, they ain't that pretty, and they ain't, honey. Trust and believe. That TV shows your ass a lot of shit. Some people are photogenic and some people are not. When you see them in person, that's when the real truth is going to be told. Get into it. Okay, so enough of the reads, honey. Somebody put the doors closed. Why do people keep asking me about Portia? Who the fuck do y'all think Portia is? I'm really shocked and surprised at that shit. Like, how long has Portia been on this show? Don't ask me about Portia. Please, stop. Ask me about Portia. I think it's stupid. I think it's ridiculous. I also think it's stupid that every time you straighten a person out, people feel like you falling out. I'm always, if one of my friends or associates or co-workers, for that matter, do anything that I don't like, I can check them and will check them. And that don't mean that we fell out. That means you got checked. And we're going to get the fuck on. When we fall out, you will know we fell out. But you going to get checked. And we still good. Like, you just check people. That's just like if somebody do some shit you don't like, you just be like, don't do that, because I don't like that. You just say, don't do that, I don't like that. That don't mean y'all fell out. It just mean don't do that, I don't like that. That's all. So refrain from putting that name on my timeline or asking me any questions, because I think it's stupid. I think it's ridiculous. And I think that, that ain't no boss. So don't. Just don't. Okay? I know a lot of people get pity votes for probably the wrong reasons most of the time. But, you know, leave Nene Leakes alone, honey. If I check you, I can check you in there. You do some really fucked up shit, then I won't fuck with you. But, you know, I check people all the time. I used to not check people. I used to just be like, you know, let shit slide. I don't let shit slide now. I just tell people, like, don't do that shit. That shit ain't cool, man. And then we just go on. So many people ain't real these days. So, anyway, once again, go to bar1southbeach@gmail.com and come and hang out with Peter and I for New Year's Eve, our all black tire fair event at the soft opening of Bar 1 on South Beach. Is going to be beautiful and amazing. We're going to be so turned and so lit. We're going to be down there for days, turning up. So December the 31st, get your black tie attire together. Send your email to bar1, that's O-N-E, spell it out, southbeach@gmail.com. bar1southbeach@gmail.com. If you need a hotel room and you find that the rates are being way too high, send an email to BOOKNENE, that's me, @gmail.com, and my assistant will answer you and send you back the information on where you can get a decent room at. I'll also keep you posted on my next all-women leopard brunch. Leopard brunch. I might need to change it this time since we did leopard one time. Maybe we should do something else next time. I don't know. But the leopard was so beautiful. It's so gorgeous and so inspiring. Go to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nene Leakes on YouTube. We're going to be doing amazing things in 2019. So subscribe now. We're going to be doing fashion, obviously, because I've had fashion lines for so long. I have my own stores. I've been on Fashion Police, everything you can think of where fashion is concerned. We're going to talk fashion. The award shows are getting ready to start in January, February. So it's going to be a lot of great things to talk about. Subscribe to my channel. We're going to do fashion. We're going to do relationships, both with men and girlfriends. We might cross over and do something else. So make sure you get into that. Check out my store, swagboutiqueonline.com. We have sizes 2 to 24. Okay, so we do have plus sizes. I searched really hard looking for plus sizes for all of you curvy girls out there. I want to make sure that you look beautiful more than anybody else that I can think of. And sometimes I only have a few things on my Swag Boutique site for curvy girls because I don't want to put just anything up there in cheap fabric and cheap clothes and put all these high-ass prices on them. When you get in the mail, the shit is cheap. You can ask a lot of my customers, like, I don't even know who you are. I forgot what state you're in. I want to say you're in Vegas or somewhere. Valerie Parker. The reason why I have to say Valerie Parker, and if you're looking, Valerie Parker, hi, you're a major customer of mine. You're always purchasing stuff online, and we always remember the last name Parker's. Valerie Parker, or there also is another Parker, I think, in Vegas, and you're always purchasing stuff from us, and we always try to have great quality things. Everybody doesn't have that at their boutiques. A lot of people have a lot of cheap shit, you know, with high prices. I want to have great fabrics and things that'll last a long time. So, I love you guys. This is Nene Leakes, honey, and she's about to sign off, bitch. In her closet for all you haters, honey. This mad, honey. This badass bitch, honey. Hell, get into it, honey. Love you, girl. Book Nene@gmail.com. That's all I'm saying. And Bar 1 South Beach, okay? @gmail.com. Love you. Bye.